Alright, Jim, this is what I was telling you over the phone. See how they did this here? That's the roof deck you see down in there, see it? And they cut the roofing around the bottom here, which shrunk. Everything moved, everything shrunk, so now there's a little bit of a space there. But these scrolls here, these decoratives that go all the way across that whole bottom of the roof, the other side, you see it's down right to it, and they just tried to seal around them. Okay, and then here's the original board on the siding. That same thing. See, all the sealant is worn away. That's why it's leaking down the wall, you know. But the only thing that you can do to put flashing here is, number one, we'd have to cut these scrolls. We'd have to cut these scrolls around where this line is here. We'd cut them right there. This way we could run the roofing up the wall a little, okay, and then flash it. Now we can get the flashing behind here continuous, put flashing all across the bottom apron here, okay, which is the interim. Now we would have to find a way for water not to get behind it. So even though you got a nice big soffit here, overhang, you still don't want to leave it unfinished at the top of the flashing going across here. So you can't really cut into this. You know, normally we would cut into it and fold the flashing in the wall like we do the chimneys, you know, for a counter flash on top of it, but you're not going to do that here because you're not going to be able to cut the counter flashing in behind every one of these scrolls. So I think the best idea is to trim the scrolls back, put the flashing across the whole bottom edge of the roof with the roof running up underneath behind it up to here, okay, and then just re-side underneath and in between every one of those scrolls. Between every one of those scrolls, put new siding, new boards there, whatever siding you want. Cedar, you know, we could put just shiplap there, clapboard up there, you know, vinyl, whatever the heck you want. But at least the roofing system would go up the wall, there'd be a flash in there, and then you put new siding, and then you just got to seal where it meets the scrolls everywhere. You would just caulk everywhere where it meets the scrolls, left and right side of those scrolls all the way down. To me, that's the best idea without having to remove the scrolls altogether. You know, if there was a little bit more room under there, we would have been great. If there was any kind of different material on the wall, it would be easier. But since this is what we're dealing with, I think that's the best scenario. You know, because just roofing up against this wall and sealing, it's never going to work. You got to go up the wall and you got to flash over the top of that roof. And then you put that siding over it all the way back down to the roof line. Now nothing could get behind it. The only interim is where the siding meets those scrolls. And then so you're always going to have to make sure there's fresh caulk there every couple of years or so. You know, which I think you'll be all right because you're way up underneath this eave, this overhang. So that's saving you. But that's about it. As far as this Yankee gutter goes, I know you were worried about what you were going to do with it. What we normally do is we'll scrape away these lumps like this of all this silicone and stuff people put there. And otherwise it's nice and clean, you know, all the way around the drains and all. And what we do is we come across the bottom with the flat roof system, you know, with the base sheet, the Liberty base sheet that I would put everywhere else. Put a Liberty base sheet across, put the Liberty roofing across, and it'll conform to this. She'll go from the edge, she'll come all the way down, up, and all the way up underneath the roofing. And then we put new roofing there, so everything that comes off the roof sits on the new roofing. It goes to the drains. So we'll be able to preserve that for you. You know, everything else looks good here. So give me a call with any questions that you have on this. I just wanted to send you this video, you know, to get the ball rolling here. All right, nice talking to you, and I'll hear from you soon.